Shalom. All right, in this lesson, we'll be covering how we need to stick to our guns in these end days, the end of these last days, right? The end of these last times. All honor, praise, and glory be to Yahweh Basham Yahushua, Wahakodash Fakah, double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who were well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the faithful elect, those slated to be saved of the Israelite nation, which consisted of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The men teaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, and the men, women, and children that believe, that have turned back, to their heritage in the end of these last days. And it's very, imperative, that you understand that we're in these last days, the end of these last days, and we are in trying times. And now is the time more than ever to stick to our guns, as the saying goes. And I know this is a this is a pushing image, but it's by the Spirit, and we're gonna prove real quick by the Spirit that this word is definitely likened unto a gun. You see what I'm saying? This is Hebrews, Salakia. You see what I want to go to. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. 1 Corinthians, Salakia, 2 Corinthians 10, and we're going to start at verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushua, to the pulling down of strongholds. See what I'm saying? So it says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, against the knowledge of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. You see, and having in readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So pretty much the weapons of we have weapons. You see what I'm saying? But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, they're spiritual. And we'll come back to that in just a second. This is Hebrews 4 and 12. It says, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. You see what I'm saying? So, the sword, you see what I'm saying, is likened unto, a gun. You see what I'm saying? So-called white man, his gift is a sword, and that's why he kills by the gun so much. You see, so the it says that the word of God, the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushua, is quick and powerful. You see what I'm saying? And sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You see, so this word is is likened unto a gun. You see, but it's more powerful than a gun. So let's go back to this real quick. 2 Corinthians in the 10th chapter. It says, for the weapons of our warfare, for though we walk in for verse 4, straight to the point, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You see what I'm saying? See, Esau, he's dealing with a physical gun. We're dealing with the word of the Lord. You see, and it's more powerful than that. You see what I'm saying? It says, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And real quick, we get that word mighty. Bear with me. Get that word mighty if I can. All right, let's get it. Mighty. So the word for mighty.
Strong's G 1415. Dunatas.
It says powerful, mighty in wealth and influence. You see what I'm saying? So it says to bear calamities and trials with fortitude and patience. So when you go on to read the next verse, it says casting down imaginations and every high thing. That's what our that's what our guns do. So we got to stick to our guns because it's more powerful. Because it casts down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah. You see what I'm saying? So and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. So we in times now where everything is gonna oppose, you see what I'm saying, our integrity. You see what I'm saying? What we know to be right, which is the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, you in times where people gonna be talking about happy holidays. You see what I'm saying? And we're not to go that route because the scriptures say, if I can get it real quick, you know, it says, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You see what I'm saying? So it says, therefore thou hast also taught the wicked one thy ways, that you don't stick to your guns. You see what I'm saying? So you don't be out here trimming. Someone's talking people, you amongst a bunch of non-believers. You see what I'm saying? You put in a situation where you forced to stick to your guns. You see what I'm saying? Or leave them. Leave your power or stick to your power. So someone tells you happy holiday, you don't have to. You see what I'm saying? We aren't to do that. Jeremiah 2:22-33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked one thy ways, and now you liken unto them. You see what I'm saying? You're definitely liking unto them. You see what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and jump to verse 32. It says, can a maid forget her ornaments? See, that's by the Spirit. It says, or a bride her attire, because that it goes together. What woman shows up to a wedding with the bride? What bride shows up to the wedding without her wedding gown on? It says, yet can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me forgotten me days without number. You see what I'm saying? So in verse 30, and that's leaving your guns, man. Here it is, you in a war. You see what I'm saying? You in you walk in the valley of the shadow of death. You walk in the peril of your overthrow, and you ain't sticking to your guns, which is this word, man. You see what I'm saying? Which is gonna guide you through. You see what I'm saying? And actually properly teach. Pretty much get you out of every situation, man. Like Jake, they don't like to go nowhere in the world without without so-called having it on them. You see what I'm saying? Or they know they toast. They don't want to get caught lacking. You see what I'm saying? They in a sense they like to stick to their guns. We got to stick to this word, man. You see what I'm saying? So it says, can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bride her attire? It says, yet my people have forgotten me without number. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? And that's why you will end up not sticking to your guns, because you're trying to get along with everybody. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to offend. You don't want the confrontation. You don't want to actually be tried. You don't want to be put through that trial. You see what I'm saying? So you will actually leave your guns and you will lose the fight. You see what I'm saying? You actually and that will actually cause you to get put to death, because you're not supposed to be doing that. You see what I'm saying? Soon as you no longer have this word on you, you no longer keep this word, you're not loving the Father, you're not keeping his commandments. You see what I'm saying? And you will actually be hating him. Let me finish this. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? You see what I'm saying? Fake love. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy way. Now real quick, This is St. John 15:4. So you'll lead this word just to seek love, just to get along. You see, go along and get along. Oh yeah, happy holidays. John 15:4. Abide in me, Salakia. Where we at? John 15:10. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, as the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, stick to our guns. You see what I'm saying? This word, ye shall abide in my love. So that's how you actually abide in the Father's love, by sticking to your guns, which is sticking to the word, keeping his commandments. It says, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. You see what I'm saying? So that's it, man. Real quick. John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So it's just that simple. You see what I'm saying? So it's just that simple. So if you sticking to your guns, man. You see what I'm saying? You're sticking to the word. You keeping the Father's commandments, because that's what's gonna hold you down, and that will actually be you loving Him. But if you do opposite, because you're in a moment where you trying to go along and get along, your integrity is tested. Well, that's when you apply this word, man. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody, Jake, get tried in the world, he pull a thing out. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to go to the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua when we test it. You see what I'm saying? That's sticking to your guns. And that's actually keeping the commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and that's loving Him. But if you leave your guns, what would that have to mean? You're not keeping it, and you actually hating Him. You see what I'm saying? So what would that bring? Well, if you leave your gun, you see what I'm saying? You're going to get put to death if we leave our guns. So it's an interesting concept, man. You know, this is Proverbs 8:36. It says, I'm going to start at, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me, meaning you don't actually keep the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you leave your guns. It says, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. You see what I'm saying? So when you leave the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you pretty much probably trimming your way to seek love. You see what I'm saying? And now you in a fight, and you ain't you're not armed anymore, man. You've disarmed. You put to death. You dead now. You see that? So soon as you leave your guns, man, you opened yourself up for death. You know, death will come to you. You see what I'm saying? So you can't. We in some real trying times. You see what I'm saying? You have to keep your integrity, man. You have to stick to your guns. You see. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this, and I got one more. This is at Corinthians 10:3 again. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Once again, this is spiritual. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, through the Most High, to the pulling down of strongholds. You see what I'm saying? You stick with this, you always reminded when everybody's celebrating this or doing that, they getting the vaccine, Jake following this superstar, this celebrity and stuff. We ain't doing that, man, because we know, boom, the leaders of this people cause them to err. Them that are led of them are destroyed. So I'm staying clear away from that. Oh, yeah, word, you gotta get the vaccine out. Oh, I quit. I ain't working no more. You see what I'm saying? Etc., man. You know, everybody getting together, sneezing and all that. You supposed to think, okay, the Lord bringing pestilence. I'm getting the hell out of this. You see what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, you have to stick to your guns, man. You know, you get rounded up, you get put in the camp. You see what I'm saying? They put your head on the guillotine. You have to stick to your guns. You don't denounce Yahweh Shem Shah, because in that moment you showing yourself to be ashamed of him. You see what I'm saying? Well, let me go ahead and finish this first. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God. You see what I'm saying? So Mug tell you to denounce Yahweh Shem Shah so you can live. When the scriptures say, fear not them which kill a body, but him which kill a body and soul, which can kill both the body and soul, man. You see what I'm saying? Because there's really no such thing as death. But soon as you leave this word, now you opened up for death. Just because so-called white man tested you, he got your head on the guillotine. You gonna fold? You gonna stick to your guns? You see what I'm saying? Because remember, this you don't lose with this one. You see what I'm saying? This don't miss. You see? This word don't miss, man. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach Yahushua, and having in readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So you have to stick to this word, man. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to leave this, man. You know. You don't want to be ashamed of Yahweh Shah, because then they're gonna be ashamed. Yahweh Shema Shah, because then they're gonna be ashamed of you. You gotta hold it down, man. You gotta stick to your guns. You know, I got something real quick. This is Proverbs 20 and 6. Most men will proclaim everyone his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to just be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You in times where you're going to be tested. It's going to be, you're going to be put through it, which we went into that word. It says, most men will proclaim everyone his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find. The just man walketh in his integrity. He stick to his guns. He stick to this word. You know, man, woman, you see what I'm saying? Child, that can understand. It says, the just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. See that? So you supposed to stick to this word, man. It's just that simple. You know, as soon as you leave it, that's you opening yourself up to lose the battle, man. You see what I'm saying? So this devil, he's definitely gonna test and etc. And I want to go back to this word and close it out on this, man. So you in serious times. You know, our temptation is coming to try the whole world, the chip, the vaccine, these moments you in. You know what I'm saying? Are you truly with the knowledge? Are you you? You see what I'm saying? Are you truly a child of Yahweh Shema Shah, man? Do you truly believe this is the true knowledge? This prevails. This is right. You see what I'm saying? Or do you leave it? You see? Because of what man thinks. You know, do you trim your way to seek love? Which is actually being hating the Father, because you're not seeking his love. See that? You know, and that brings death. So that's you putting a gun down and losing the war. See? Esau kill you, you know? He get you to denounce your Yahweh Shema Shah and still kill you. Why? Because you didn't stick to your gun. You see what I'm saying? You didn't have it on you. See that? You know, this is in the spirit, and I ain't trying to sound carnal by any means, man. It says, what word was it that I went to? Let me see something real quick. Okay, 10 and 4. Yep. Strongholds. Let's go back. I'm trying to get the word I had pulled up. Mighty. Yep. Remember this mighty, man. So when you go back into that word mighty, it says to bear calamities. You see what I'm saying? And trials. You got to bear these calamities and trials, man. That's why you got to keep this word on you, because it's the only thing that's going to get you through it. Calamities and trials. When you go into calamities, what does it mean? Disaster. An event causing great and often sudden damage or distress. So you have to stick to this word, man, even throughout that, man, because that's what's gonna get you. This is the most powerful weapon. It's gonna get you through, man. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna have you correct when everybody else is wrong. You see what I'm saying? So you got to stick to your guns, man. It says court case when you go into the word trial. You know, you really gonna be tested. Patience. It's like it ain't giving me the word. But yeah, man, to bear calamities, trials with fortitude and patience, man. So you can't make this up. You know, so that's pretty much it, man. This word will not fold on you because it's sure. You see? I'm gonna get that and close out. This is Psalm 7 and 11. It says, nope, 12 and 6. Psalms 12 and 6. It says, the words of the Lord. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise. You see, saith the Lord. See, so this word it comes out is gonna really show itself always at the right time. You see, every time you in that time of need, that's when you stick to it. You see what I'm saying? Because that's when it's gonna prevail. So listen, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shemel Shah. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. You see, it says the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth. You see what I'm saying? Purified 7 times. You see that? So that's that, man. It says, thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. So how do you have the Lord first? This word, man. That's why you stick to the word. It's going to preserve you, man. This word is going to preserve you, man. You see? And we're going to get that word preserve and go ahead and close this out.
Strong's H 5341. Not sad. Not sad.
To guard, watch. You see, watch over, keep. To preserve, guard from dangers. You see that? Guard with fidelity, man. Be blockaded, watchman, to be kept close. See that? So this is funny, man. This is on point. You know, so this is gonna hold you down, this word, man. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta stick to it. You gotta keep your integrity. This is your integrity, man. We right. This is our defense. You see what I'm saying? Say that surely it's an easy thing for the Lord to make a rich man poor on the sudden, man. So you don't trip on no job because they come offer, they doing this. The boss, he's a damn pagan. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you use the word, you apply the word. It might be a moment where you need to supplant, but you can never go against the word. If you go against the word, that's likened unto you not sticking to your gun. So you always apply the word. It's always there in every opportunity we need it. It's something that you need to go to. You see what I'm saying? It's the go-to. So whatever it is that needs to be applied in a moment, you know, Fountain of word, that's what you go. That's what you go to, which is the word, which is the sword. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. So Lord willing, this has been edifying, man. The Lord's gonna keep us. This word is sure, man. You see, it ain't gonna fail. Not one of them fail. The words of the Lord are pure words. You see what I'm saying? As silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. So just we're gonna be tried. We coming into the times where you really gonna be the Lord's word has been completely tried and has never failed. You see what I'm saying? 7 times going to completion, and it's never failed. You see what I'm saying? So those that have it, you're gonna be tried with it. It makes sense. We're gonna be tried. So you gotta stick to your guns, man. You see, that's the time we in. This devil gonna try to come with everything, man. You see, but we ready to cast down every knowledge, every thought that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. So Lord, once has been edifying, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Wahak Wadashukah. Shalom.